Today's video we start with a hydration chart. Am I hydrated? Aim for clear urine at least 10 times a day. Eat a diet rich in fresh fruits and vegetables. Drink a quart of water before meals. Thank you.
One of my favourite meals on earth, banana smoothie. About 2,000 grams bananas, about 2,000 calories, 1,500 calories, depends on the bananas. Basically, just get really ripe, spotty bananas, break them up, fill up the jug with them, put some fruit juice in there or some water, a bit of coconut sugar or organic sugar, sweeten to taste, add as much or less liquid as you want. Put some dates in there, bloody ripper, mate. Bloody ripper. Strava Base Mile Blast 2014, is it on? Doesn't look like it's on. So, I was getting G'd up for it. The old Strava. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, Strava's website here on my chest it's like a Facebook for cyclists or runners. You can upload you run via your iPhone, that's an iPod, but just imagine it's an iPhone or an Android. What I use is my Garmin. It's a GPS device. So you can press the on button and then go for a ride or run or wheelchair or whatever. And then when you get home, assign it to your Strava account, it's like your Facebook account. Upload your run so all your friends and that can see what you did. And then they have like leaderboards on various segments, Strava segments, who's the fastest or whatever. So you always got someone to race against. Even if you're not the fastest out there, there's always someone close to you can try and run up on. And it's great because everyone gets motivated to get out there and push it a bit when they want to. And it's at your own time. So that's what I love as an ex-racer. I used to do a lot of racing. You have to drive across Australia, jump in a plane, go and have a race. Now on Strava, you got internet racing, high quality thing at your fingertips. Like people say, real cyclists don't use Strava. It's like, fuck off, mate. You know what I mean? The people that say that, I can always beat them up a climb. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I mean, I've had Robbie McEwen take one of my KOMs. I've had Damien Howson, under 23 world time trial champ, take one of my KOMs. A lot of good riders out there. A lot of up and coming riders as well. So it's definitely changing the whole internet racing thing. It's great. It's fucking awesome, man. I love it. But the Strava Baseball Challenge was basically who could do the most miles in January. And 2013 this year, that was myself. So it's a great ego challenge. Who can do the most Ks? And I did it this year with no stimulants at all. No caffeine, nothing at all. Not a milligram of stimulants. So it's great. I love Strava because it shows me what I'm doing. Like right now you go, doing right here. You're a bit sniffly. You're a bit sniffly. They just try on Thursday I did a 140 kilometre mountain bike ride, breathing a lot of dust because I was out with a lot of good riders and I didn't go on the downhills. We had really good riders with us, a lot of good local downhill racers, and I think we had Troy Brosnan as well. He's a World Cup downhill racer. So I let those guys go first on the downhills. And I was breathing their dust in all day pretty much, so I got really snuffly from that. Didn't drink enough water. Did a bit extra Ks with mate Johnny. He was down from New Zealand, so I ended up doing a bit extra and didn't drink enough water, so all that dust was in my system longer than it should have been, and now it's detoxing out. But the good thing about that is that I use a power meter, right? So I went out training this morning. I'm like, should I go out training? Maybe I'm sick. Maybe doing rider's sick. So what I did is I went out training anyway, put the power meter on. Power meter, for those who don't know, is a little device that goes in your crank. I use the Stages cycling power meter. Just basically goes in your crank. So when you push the pedals, it shows you how much force, how much power you're putting through the pedals. So I thought, well, I'll go out, all right, see how I feel. And it's good to just get the fresh air in, detox all the shit out. So I went out on the bike, went up Norton Summit, feel all right. And then at 8:20 every Saturday morning, there's a really fast group that comes past, the Super Elite group, the Gilly group, a lot of fast riders there. So I thought, well, I don't know, I don't feel that good. I'm really snuffly, but I'll go with the group, see if I can hang on. And we had a few good riders, the Gansner brothers and etc. were in there, and they put the pace up, just turn it up a bit. I was like, wow, this is fucking fast. And a lot of guys were getting spat. I was still there. And then at the finish line, I was still on everyone's wheel. And I did a 13:51 up Norton Summit on my bamboo bike. So today I did the fastest ever time up Norton Summit with the most power and on my bamboo bike. So I'm not sick. I sound sick, I'm snuffly, but my power is indicative of someone who's in high vitality. Now, I couldn't have put that much power out if I was sick. I had no painkillers, I had no asthma puffers, I had no caffeine. So I had nothing to mask any symptoms. So it was just 100% legit natural effort this morning. And that's the beauty of when you train a natural, is you go, well, shit, was it the drugs? Well, today I can say it wasn't. It was actually, I'm fit, I'm healthy. So that was a good thing. But without the power meter, without Strava, I would have thought, well, maybe I am sick, I don't know. So that's why I like to objectify things. I use a power meter, I use Strava, I track my progress. If you look at all my rides, people can see it. Very transparent. Because I want to be objective. All these people say, oh, but you're not that fit or whatever, or you do too much, or you don't do just whatever. Like, you're so subjective. Pinpoint what you're trying to fucking say. Be objective. Like John Cole the other day said, 10-kilometer marathon. Doing what runs a 10-kilometer marathon every day. It's like, first of all, John, a marathon is 42.2 kilometers. A 10K is not a marathon. So people are like giving athletic critiques or whatever, criticisms, but they don't even know what the basics are. That's cool, but it just highlights people's ignorance. So that's fine. So Strava Base Mile Blast doesn't look like it's on. What am I going to do then? I think I'll have to use all that chamois cream in my banana smoothies. But I do love Strava. I fucking rate it. Changed my life. And I do rate the power meters. And I do rate the compact crank. So today my cadence up Norton Summit was 104 average. So I'm definitely learning from guys like Chris Froome and Wiggins. Just this high cadence. Just fucking smashing that cadence. Your legs don't feel as fuck because you're not like grinding. But only with a power meter and looking at it and looking at Strava and evaluating, you'll work out what's your optimum cadence for you. People go, I like to grind. It's like, you ever use a power meter? What's that? They don't even know. Or some people have a power meter, but they don't even fucking look at it. Or they don't even upload to Strava. And then when they upload to Strava, they don't even look at what's going on. So I don't follow a program, really. I follow like a base one. I go crazy in January, the rest of the year, just whatever. Once a month I do a 200k ride. But I'm pretty loose with that. So I use Strava to track my progress, so it's fucking awesome. That's another video anyway. Just want to talk about the Strava Base Mile Blast 2014. Doesn't look like it's on. I've only got 3 days to go in Australia will start, so I'm not doing it because it's not on. But, I think I'm not doing it. I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on. But for now, it's not happening, so I won't be doing it, unfortunately. But it was good fun last year. I did 6,190 Ks for January 13. It was fucking a lot of saddle sores. Alright, I'm going to finish my smoothie, get his wheel ready. For those tech geeks out there, this is an Ambrosio XL Light rim with a DT Revolution spokes and a Chris King R45 hub, which is good, but I don't, I think the thing with Chris King is it's the fancy colours. But I do like how Chris King's more of an eco company, and they do it all the recycling and stuff, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Alright, see you soon.